Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're live. We are live, and we are waiting for the live to build up. As you jump on, I want you to share the live with a friend or on your stories, and we're just gonna have a little chit chat. Hey guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. This beach behind me, I really wish that I was on this beach right now behind me, because like, why is it so hot? It's really hot. Oh my goodness. Candy girl, thank you so much for joining, baby. Welcome, welcome. I'm waiting for the live to build up, and I'm complaining how hot it is. Are you hot? Where are you joining me from? I want to talk to my people today. I'm not sure how long you will be staying with me on the live, but thank you so much for joining. I know a lot of people are at work right now. It's what, 3:23, so if you do a 9 to 5, you may be at work. Royston Hudson, thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. Oh, but my God, guys, if time and money was not an option, where would you be right now? Listen, anywhere at all but in this house. I don't know why it's so hot. And then I have this beautiful background behind me, as if, what? I should be laying down on this bench right there. I should be laying down on that bench. Oh my goodness. Levy, I'm seeing you. I'm also seeing Alexi or Alexus. That went by so quickly. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. I was on live earlier, guys, and I don't know what happened. I saw a restriction coming up, and I was like, what did I do to get restricted? I couldn't understand, so I jumped off so quickly. Gladwin Wright, thank you for joining. Blossom Watt, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Share the live. Reds, thank you so much for jumping on. Yes. All right, so I'm not going to be before you very long this evening, so I hope that you can stay on with me and help me build my community. I'm new to all of this. I've been trying to see how often I can go live, just to get rid of the fear, the anxiety, the nerves. I don't know, but I'm trying. But with you guys, I'm doing good, because you've always been jumping on and supporting me, and I really do appreciate that. Claudette, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you. But as I said, I was on live earlier, and I saw a restriction coming up, and I was like, huh? What did I do to get restricted? But nevertheless, I'm going to be taking out some little clippings from that live and posting it on my page, so that I don't have to reiterate what I was going over earlier. But I was basically talking about the travel industry that I'm a part of. Look at that. Nobody is allergic to travel, even though I am so hot. People, I mean, no one gonna say, oh, my atta in a wig, oh, my atta in a turtleneck, but me have to present myself, don't it, Juliet Francis? Right, thank you guys for jumping on. Yeah, I have to put on the little things, even though I work my business from home. It don't make no sense me come in front of a haggard and dreary and like nothing not go on for me. Hello. So anyway, I was talking to people about the travel industry, and I was sharing with them how I started. I'm not going to go over that because it's already on my page. I've been getting a lot of queries about the business side, people wanting to enroll, they're interested in starting up their own travel business. Daquan Clark, big up, big up, big up. Thanks for joining. We have the travel side of the business and we have the networking side of the business. And as I was saying, a lot of persons shy away from the networking side because it's hard. Cass_Royal Boss, big up to you. Thank you so much for joining. Because they tell themselves that, oh, I don't know how to do sales, or oh, I've never referred anybody. But that is a lie from the pit of hell. Let me tell you that. Send it back to sender. Send it back to sender. Because listen, we refer people every single day, right? Listen, this Michael Jackson show that is out now, everybody talking about it, everybody telling somebody about it, right? We remember Straw. When Straw was out, everybody was telling somebody about Straw. When I look on my phone, I look and I see people typing, oh, this movie is a must watch. That's a referral. If you wear a wig and somebody say, yo, my girl, I love your ear, you know, which part you do it? You tell them your hairdresser. You tell them either say you buy it on Amazon. You tell them the length. You tell them the color. You tell them everything. That's referral. But you're not being paid for it, right? And so that's what I want to talk to somebody about, because the travel industry is vast, it's wide, and you get paid to book travel. But aside from booking the hotels and the cruises and the destination weddings and all of that, Survivor Chuddy, big up, thank you for jumping on. There are about 7 other streams of income that persons have access to, right? No, am I getting the 7? Not yet. I'm getting about 4 right now, right? And I'm working my way up to the 7. But then I've been getting the questions like, how do you earn to meeting? And they're like, okay, I'm interested, but I don't think I can do it. But you can, because a lot of times we see the persons, you know, winning big in that industry, but we don't understand that it's a process that you have to go through and you have to climb that ladder. So for me, I'm going to share with my community today how I am where I am today, right? Now, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. It depends on how serious you are about your business. Errol Davis, big up. Thanks for joining. It depends on how serious you are. For me, I was very serious. I was dead serious because I told myself, me now work for nobody again at my big age. And I tell myself, no, enough. I'm not working for anybody. I'm not going clocking for nobody time. But then, here is it. You don't have to leave your 9 to 5. If you're interested, about 3/4 of the person in this business opportunity, they're doing it on a part-time basis. They work the 9 to 5, them have them other side hustle, and they have this on the side. Okay, so the first stream of income that this business have, right, is when you share the opportunity, just like I'm doing. Marlon, big up. Servant, big up. Thanks for joining. You don't have to do anything elaborate. All you have to do is say to your friends on your phone, and I'm sure if when I look on my phone in my contacts, I have over 500 people on my phone. Over 500 on this one. On the other one that I'm using, more than that, right? And of course, I go to church. I'm a part of a community. We go to the supermarket. We go to the ATM. So anybody that you see, you can say, hey, you know, I found an opportunity. Or even if you go on somebody's page and you see them posting their pictures about traveling and stuff, you know, you can say to them, you know, I've seen you take on quite a few trips. Do you know that you can earn from the trips that you're taking? Yeah? When they ask you, okay, how do I do it? You just send them to a meeting. We have Zoom meeting every single day, right? And if they decide to partner with you, once they partner with you, you earn $50 US. That's early. Imagine multiplying that by the exchange rate in Jamaica. I'm not sure, Joy, if you're in Jamaica, but if you're in Jamaica, multiply that by the exchange rate, 50 times 155, putting it at that. What bill can that pay for you? It certainly can pay a bill for me, right? So I jumped onto that opportunity. So every person that partners with you, you are able to earn 50 US dollars. And listen, there is no cap. There is no limit. You can partner, you can tell as much persons that you want about the business or as little persons. But if you are getting $50, tell me now, why won't you share it? I want 50 times the whole heap, times the infinity, don't it? So I'm going to tell a lot of persons about it. So that's one stream of income. We're breaking it down because I don't want you guys to see the big money and get scared that you can't do it. I want you to start from ground zero up. Right? So say for example you get 2 people, real deal, big up yourself, thank you so much for joining, share out the live as you come on, guys, and we're breaking down the money in the travel industry that you can earn, right? All right, so we went over the first one already. You get $50 every time you tell somebody about the business. Now the second money that you can earn is when you tell another person about the business. Now what that does is to unlock what we call your matrix. Now you're going to start earning residual income, right? So when you enroll 2 people in the business, now as I said, you are building your team, you're unlocking your matrix, you're unlocking what we call residual income, which is Bob Marley money, which is Michael Jackson money, which is royalty, right? And we know about royalty. Michael Jackson sing Thriller one time, and every time Thriller is paid, him family get royalties, right? Bob Marley sing the song them one, man to man is so unjust, yeah? And guess what? He's get his family every time that song is played, he, when I talk about money, I get tongue tied, you know, forgive me people. But anyway, every time that song is played, he gets royalties. So it's the same thing for you. You start a business and you tell somebody about the business opportunity. Every time that somebody partners with you, you get paid over and over and over again. When you enroll the second person, you are going to unlock the matrix, which means that you're earning $4 US dollars. We only talk about US over here, nothing else, right? So you're going to be getting $4 US dollars for every person that joins your team, even if it's not you that signs them. All right, welcome Pixie, welcome. So to start it out, you have to unlock your matrix, which is 2. So that's $4 per person. I tell Pixie about the business, right? Pixie say, okay, I want my $50 too. So she's going to go out and she's going to tell the chosen one about the business. And if the chosen one decide that, hey, I want to start this business, this sound exciting, I want to go up on the beach them when my sick Keisha have behind her, right? Then she's going to start with Pixie. When Pixie gets her $50, Keisha is still going to get $25. Picture that. 25 US dollars for somebody, one of your directs, sharing the business with somebody else that decide to start it. So we're looking on 3 streams of income now, you know, people. We talk about the $50 when you sign somebody, we talk about the $4 per person, and we talk about the $25. Now it gets sweeter. Listen to this. All right, say for example you are serious about your business and you don't just want to book travel, you want to build your team. In our company, our CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley, he mirrors the Olympics. So when you get 3 persons, you're recognized as a bronze builder. When you get 6 persons, you're recognized as a silver builder. And when you get 9 persons, you're recognized as a gold builder. Now, everybody that goes to the Olympics, they want to win gold, don't it? Yeah, everybody wants gold, so they're gonna shoot for gold. And we all know 9 people. We have 9 people in our phone. We have 9 people, more than 9 people in our phone to share something exciting with. So you're going to push to go to goal. One Money, big up yourself. I love that name there. Yeah, because that's what we're talking about. All right, so we are going to shoot to go gold, which is enrolling, telling 9 people about the business, they partner with you. And what that does now, remember the $50 that I told you about when you sign somebody when you just started? Now you're not going to get 50 anymore, you're going to get 60. $10 more goes onto it. So $60 times the exchange rate in Jamaica. Tell me if you wouldn't love that. I mean, who's gonna get up and give you that? You tell somebody to go and watch the Michael Jackson show, Michael Jackson family going to give you that? No, but this company is going to give you that. Okay, so therefore that's one part when you get 9 person. The other part, remember when I told you that you will get $25 when your person that you sign somebody, Anne-Marie Brooke? Now, Anne-Marie Brooke, you are going to sign somebody. I am still going to get, you're going to get your $50, you know, but I am now, as a gold builder, going to get $35. All right, and this is separate than when you book travel. When you get your commission, which is 70%, you get that on every Wednesday. All right, whenever you book travel. So now, the other good thing about when you go gold, and that's why we always tell people, rebellious, big up yourself, thanks for joining. We always tell people when they start this opportunity, I tell my team, listen, push for gold, because the money get real when you reach gold. When you get 9 persons to start with you, to partner with you, to join your team, you will now get 10% for every travel that your direct team member, welcome Lady Deborah, I appreciate you for joining, you will now get 10% of whatever your directs book. So for example, my business partner is online with me now, Lady Deborah. When she's my direct, for example, if she books a travel as a gold builder, the travel that she books for $2,000, I didn't know where the customers went. I didn't know what they were doing on their vacation. I don't know the sleepless nights that she had, but my company, in a bid to say thank you for introducing Lady Deborah to this business opportunity, we're going to give you 10%, which is $200 off that $2,000. Now, who wouldn't want that? Who would leave that coin on the table, right? Remember, we're talking about US dollars now, okay? So there are big things that's happening on the networking side that a lot of you are afraid to be a part of, just by opening your mouth and say, hey, I found something that people are doing anyway. You know, I don't have to go out there and beg anybody to book a hotel, because if your birthday is coming up, if your anniversary is coming up, even if you just want to unwind and take a solo trip, people are going to be searching for travel anyway, right? So with or without you, they're going to book it. They're either going to book with a travel agency, or they're going to find another independent agent like me, or they're going to go on Expedia, or they're going to go on Travelocity, or they're going to go on the airline itself and they're going to book it. But guess what? Everybody that books with those entities, they're leaving money on the table. Why? Because the commissions are going back in those persons' bank account. So why not just put the money in your pocket, in your bank account, right? And may I submit to you guys that travel, nobody's allergic to travel, right? Remember that survey says, not Keisha, that travel is the number one research category online. So you're at work now, and while you should be doing the boss work because you have another hour and 15 minutes to leave, remember, you're thinking about where your next destination will be, right? But then remember also that that's the travel side. You have the side where you can share. You're not going to be selfish, because we're not selfish over here.